Gilkins outside the London Stadium, West Ham Fan TV. You don't get the basics right, you don't win games.
Yeah, I mean, last time I was here, I was saying we need to be judged on these games here against Brighton, Nottingham Forest. It weren't good today. I mean, look, the only positive I could take is first 15, 20 minutes of both halves were good. Other than that, it's disappointing, and I'm starting to get concerned. I was looking at the body language out there with the players. They look dejected out there. As much as I love players like Creswell, his legs has gone. We need to change. I think for me, as I said last time as well, the system needs to change. In order for our new players to get any rhythm, I'd rather them start. They need to start and play 60 minutes or so, and then we take them off and bring on the usual people like the Antonios and the Fornells and all that, who are used to the team, going to want their place back and want to bring that energy. We need to change the system, right? We have no midfield. We're not stringing passes together as a result because we're carrying Souček. Souček is no longer an effective player because we don't have an offensive number 10 or a player who's comfortable on the ball. The defenders want to bypass our midfield by hitting long balls, 30-yard balls. And
See that a lot today.
Yeah, seen that a lot. Our inverted wingers are not running at people. We're playing safe. We're giving the ball back. We need to change the system. So we either play 4-3-3, and that way we've got that extra man in midfield that's able to kind of like almost harbour Souček a little bit. Do you know what I mean? And have a bit more tight fluidity up front.
Harbouring anyone.
Yeah, well, this is the thing, Nicky. Like, people like back Souček, and he had a great time when he came in, because when those players came in, Soufal, Souček, Fornell, all of those guys, they came in at a time when our team was transitioning, and it worked well because they brought legs to the team where we had someone in that position like Lingard who was able. We played a different style. We've played Brighton 11 times now since they've come up, right? We haven't won any of them. We've played this system, the same system, all 11 times, yeah? Right? That personnel out there today, pretty much 8 of them have played Brighton 5 times. 5 to 6 times, right? So for me, it's almost a sign of insanity. Why are we doing the same things against an opposition that we ain't winning against?
Got us scouted well.
Yeah, exactly. So now we're in a situation where we've got no points, we're bottom of the league, we're up against Villa next away, and then we've got the 2 London derbies, right? Something needs to change, and it's not just the personnel, it's the system, because this form is stretching back to the end of last season. I don't know off the top of my head, what have we won, 2 games in the last 13? I'm doing that off the top of my head, right? But someone can look it up. But this form is stretching back from the end of last season, yeah? So that's what people need to realise, and there's a lot more going on behind the scenes, I reckon, you know what I mean? And it's just that we know Moyes is stubborn and he's cloak and dagger, but we as fans, we don't know the truth. But we need to do something, and it needs to be fast.
We've got to get going.
Yeah, we need to get going. Look, I'm worried for our better players, because I feel our better players need to step up. At the moment, Bowen's playing himself out of the England squad. Yeah, all of our better players need to step up, and all of our favourites are included. That Bowen, Rice, etc. Those guys basically need to step up. And even if their performance is not great, I'd rather they turn around and say to the rest of the team, "Come on, let's get involved." But our newer players like Skamaka needs to start, just to get rhythm. I don't want him as an impact player. I don't want Cornet, impact player, getting 20 minutes. I'd rather it the other way around. And I'd rather the players who are our usual players, I want them to be the impact players, because they know what's happening. It's not working with that team. 4-2-3-1 is not working at the moment. It hasn't been working for a long time. It's got stale, and we need some in-game variety.
Brilliant. Thank you very much. Cheers, pal.